shows.
You fucked up.
Yeah, I'll go for your phone.
You fucked up.
And your phone full of hoes.
You fucked up.
Try test tape, no.
You fucked up.
Can't put on no shows.
You fucked up.
Yeah, I'll go for your phone.
You fucked up.
And your phone full of hoes.
You fucked up.
Try test tape, no.
You fucked up.
Run the track.
Big up, people. Big up, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video. Like, subscribe, all of that crap. You already know what to do. Hope you all enjoyed the leaving party last afternoon. Really, really good stream. A great double stream, by the way. We weren't meant to go live, but after that Mason Mount news dropped, I had to drop in. And yeah, more Mason Mount news has dropped. Apparently, the contract that he's accepted is 200k a week. I wonder if we offered him that. Proper Chelsea. Chelsea. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Gavman, check out the second stream. I feel like there was more smoke delivered in the second stream than there was in the first. Yesterday was just an entire smoke sesh, bro. We were cooking everybody. Everybody in sight, man. Check it out because a lot of people have died on their mineral sword. It's all mad. It's all mad. But we're going to delve into the latest in the Mason Mount situation here. There's a little update on Havertz, but it's just that his medical is going to take place this weekend. We don't need to touch on the giraffe anymore. We had the here we go. We've celebrated the departure. Now, fuck off. Simple as that. Don't really need to touch on him more than that. There's a couple pieces on Christian Pulisic. Lukaku to AC Milan. The wrong Milan. We're going to delve into that. Chelsea bought Strasbourg. We've bought a stake in Strasbourg. Hope you saw the product placement there. We're going to delve into that. Calobah, a couple links with Milan as well. And that's about it. That's about it. Big up to everybody that's in here, though. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. Big up to Dinishin that said proper Chelsea, proper fucking Chelsea, man. If you don't get Mason Mount, then you don't get Chelsea, man. You just don't understand the football club. If you don't understand Mount, You don't understand Chelsea. Give him what he wants, even though we did give him what he's accepted at Man United and he rejected. But hey, give Mason Mount whatever he wants. Proper fucking Chelsea. Chelsea. Big up, bruv. Big up to Josh, St. Louis with a big cup of tears. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Always good to see you on the streams, my guy. Always good to see you here. Big up JP. Big up Sean saying anybody else agree if United don't get him, send him to Strasbourg. Strasbourg don't deserve him. The Strasbourg fans are already holding out banners saying Bowley not welcome. I don't think sending Mount to Strasbourg is going to help. So I wouldn't do that. Still, I wouldn't do that. Need to see the flawless tears and Mount signs. It's peak for flawless. Wouldn't wish Mount in the stands on him either, but charge it. Charge it. Big up to Mbusi, big up to Tom, big up to Fraser. Jersey does ship outside of the UK, I think. Yeah, but check out Jerseys FC anyway. Links in the description, 20% off. Just managed to nick an N'Golo Kante shirt from there at the 11th hour. I finally have an N'Golo shirt. It will be delivered soon. I've got 3 home kits from the last season. What the fuck? One with Silver on the back, one with Jorginho on the back, and I got one now with N'Golo on the back. Look forward to finally having a Kante shirt. Big up to Sean, big up to Dinishan. What's everybody saying? Big up to Eric. I said, not even a thank you for scoring the winning goal in the Champions League. So ungrateful. That's what I think about your gratefulness. Big up my guy Lucas, though. I know you're always here trolling, so it's all bants. But big up my guy. Big up. Sean, drinking the vindication. Fuck the minerals, drinking the vindication, brother. Let me just get this little Mount news out so we can just get this over and done with. Oh, no, I don't even have it on the screen. One sec. So, the latest in on proper Chelsea, Mason Mount. Mason Mount has agreed to sign a 5-year contract at Man United worth around 200k a week. Damn, what a great contract for him. 200k a week. You know what? Fair play to him. He's got his money. He's got his payday and everything. If only Chelsea offered him that amount. This doesn't fit the proper Chelsea narrative, does it? I am so confused. I'm stunned. I am befuddled. I'm so befuddled. What's happening here? So you mean to tell me Mason Mount has accepted the same amount of wages from United that Chelsea offered? Who would have figured that? Who would have figured that? Who would have said to you guys on streams months ago that there was no way Man United were going to offer massive wages compared to what Chelsea were offering? Who would have said that? Oh, me. What am I talking about? Imagine my shock. Color me surprised, eh? Color me surprised. Proper Chelsea and all of that. So he's basically getting the same wages that he rejected from us. Wow. Exhibit D of proper Chelsea and all of that. It's peak. It's peak if you were standing Mount. It's peak if you were standing Mount. The guy has just put 2 middle fingers up to both of you. It is funny, man. Drinking the tears, drinking the vindication, because a lot of the guys saw through the BS. And if you're one of those guys, fair play to you. If you didn't, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. If you're still backing Mount, you're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. Simple as that. Big fucking dickhead. But that shit is ridiculous, bro. Hell, the fact that we even offered him 200k a week with the season that he was having is craziness to me. But it shows that the club were willing to stand by him through tough times. Shame Mount wasn't. Proper Chelsea, though. Chelsea. Why don't we make another banner for him? The boy who had a dream. The boy who needed more peas. The boy who held his club to ransom held the boyhood club to ransom. What would you title the next Mason Mount banner? Let me know in the comment section. I'm very intrigued to see what you guys would say. Because fucking hell, bruv. Fucking hell. Yeah, we never offered that. It's the brown envelopes. It's the brown envelopes, bruv. Chris crazy. Any of next year's shirts any good? I've only seen a leak for the home kit. There's not really been anything else past that. Yeah. If Flawless is live and now, of course we're rating him. He was good the season before. You don't think he could do well at United? I think you got Bruno though, and Bruno's better. So I don't know why you need both. If Mount was going to Liverpool, I'd say it could work. I'd say it would actually do really well for them. For United, though, I just don't see it. I don't get it. It don't make a lot of sense to me, but it won't be my problem either. It won't be my problem. It's another case of if he does well at United, I don't care. This guy tried to hold my club to ransom. I don't care if he does well at United. He's a rat. Couldn't give a shit. So I'm not saying he can't do well at United, but it's going to be a lot harder for him to do well at United as opposed to doing it at Chelsea. Chelsea, people would have been patient with Mason Mount. They would have continued to be patient with him. He could have been a squad player at the club and people wouldn't even bat an eyelid. For the money that you guys are going to pay for Mount, for the wages that he's going to be on, you're going to demand a lot more than what I think Mason Mount's going to be able to deliver you guys. So, yeah, not too sure. Big up DK saying my hero Panini is back. Big up to Panini. Of course, he had to return back to Twitter for Havertz Independence Day. Good to see him back. I think Reece goes Madrid. I've seen a few people bring this up. Why? Why Madrid? I know there's been links with him, but do people just think like Madrid are just going to keep knocking at the door and eventually he's going to open it up? I saw quotes from Reece James' dad saying Reece James wants to be the sort of guy who, when you mention Chelsea, you think of Reece James. He's here for 6 years. He's signed a long-term contract on very favourable wages for him. I don't see any reason why Reece James would want to leave. If he did, we'd get top money for him. And as long as he didn't move snaky about it, I wouldn't really have any issues towards him either. There's a way you can go about leaving a football club. Look at Eden Hazard, for example. Eden Hazard, we knew his dream was to go Real Madrid. He could have gone years before and forced his way out, but he was very patient. He even gave us another year after Courtois left because he wanted to leave that year too. And then just respectfully left with a year left, didn't force anything, and let us get maximum profit for him. There's a way to leave. If Reece James was eventually going to Real Madrid and he went in the right way, no hard feelings, go kill it. Go kill it. Mason Mount's not moved that way. He's moved like a dickhead. So I don't see that. The boy who got sold. The boy who thinks he's Zidane. The boy who had a wet dream. Boy. The boy who had a dream to become a snake. The boy who bounced. The boy who cried wages. I actually like that one. The boy who cried wages. The boy who sold Chelsea for a packet of crisps. Chelsea. The boy who left for the same wages. The boy who chased the bag. The boy who made fanboys cry. The boy who clapped the fans. Oh, dear, man. Oh, dear. Lewis is going to need a burger if he believes he can keep going to watch Chelsea in future, huh? It's on site for so many of these pencil necks. Shut up, man. I've had people try and call me out at Chelsea games for years. I sit in the same spot at every home game. I'm at the same spot after every home game doing fan cams. If people want to find me, you know where to find me, but nobody ever does. So I don't care. I really couldn't care less. What were the other Mount ones saying? I said the boy and the rat, the star who fell from the sky. That's not too bad. What else? I said, growing up, Mount was such an inspiration to me. A young kid from Cobham who seemed to love the club, breaking through to play for the Chelsea. I've never felt more betrayed by a player. It just feels sad. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with being a fan and everything like that, or having favourite players, but you got to be objective. You got to be objective in spite of that. And I feel like with Mason Mount, a lot of fans weren't. It's okay to feel betrayed, though. A lot of fans should. I'm sorry he's let you down and all of that, but I'm not going to kick a man when he's down either. Big up Bruno18, saying Bruno and Mount, what are we cooking? Food poisoning. Food poisoning. And Tarek says we should buy Lavia and Caicedo. We're going to need cover. Big facts. Get me both of them. Get me the pair of them. Beautiful, beautiful midfield. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Ziyech saying, imagine Ziyech done this. R.I.P. Ziyech. Ziyech got given so much more disrespect than Mount. And Ziyech was so much more respectful in his approach. I will give you that. I'll give you that. Ziyech could have not bothered to turn up to training and just stayed at home. The guy was available for every Chelsea game that he needed to be there for. Even though he didn't want to be here, even though we fucked up his move to Paris, he was still about. Don't really have any bad feelings towards Ziyech. He's gone. Peace. Peace. What else? Yo, I'd love to get him in the stream, but he ain't gonna let me on. He is not gonna let me on. And yeah, that's about it. AC Milan and Lukaku tweet. Let me get into that. Because we've only just been on the whole Mason Mount thing. Where is the article? So, AC Milan have effectively spoken to Lukaku's entourage about a potential transfer from Chelsea. Inter Milan can't afford to sign Lukaku permanently and only on loan. Apparently, the amount we're looking for is 40 million. And if Inter Milan can't afford that coming out of a UCL final, then boy, their financial problems are way worse than I gave it credit for. But Lukaku to AC Milan, this is a funny ass timeline if this happens. How badly do you want to leave, Rom? How badly do you want to leave? Because we'll find out. Lukaku's enough of a rat, though, that I could see this happen. I could see this happen, and it would be fucking hilarious. It will also fuck over Inter Milan, to be honest, and they've been fucking us over for the last 2 years, so it's a little bit of payback. And yeah, hopefully he follows in the footsteps of R9. And no, I'm not calling Lukaku R9 anymore. Like, I've apologized to Ronaldo enough for that, but hopefully he does follow in the footsteps of R9, Crespo, Ibra. Play for both Milan sides. If they can afford you, there you go. There you go. I have got zero complaints about that, bruv. Zero complaints about that. What else? What else? Yeah, Havertz stands in the mud. They can hold that. They can hold that. Josh, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. If we sold him to AC Milan, that shit would be fucking hilarious. He would have fucked over basically all of his ex-clubs. Except maybe West Brom, and they're on loan. Everton, shush the fans. United, to be fair, he didn't fuck over United. It was just a bit of a waste of money for them. Inter and Chelsea. It would be ridiculous. It would be fucking ridiculous, bruv. What else do we have? What else do we have? Havertz, like we said, medical ahead of his move to Arsenal is due to take place this weekend. Probably overseas, with the formal announcement of his transfer expected next week. Let it run. Let it run. On Trevor Calobah. Calobah is in talks with Inter Milan over a loan deal with an obligation to buy. And Chelsea on a buyback clause, which is proving to be the stumbling block at the moment. Why would the buyback clause be a problem for them? Especially if it would be more money than they've paid for us. I mean, that they've initially paid for him. I don't get it. I don't get it. But we'll see what happens to the Calobah to Inter Milan situation. I think he's in Italy now on holiday. So maybe there might be some discussions during that. But we have to see. We have to see. Calobah's good enough to go to Inter Milan. I don't think he's going to get a lot of game time at Chelsea next season either, especially with Levi Colwill coming back. So, yeah, it probably would be better for him to leave, either on loan or permanently. But the money's got to be good. He's on a 5-year contract. Can't just be selling for like 25 million or anything like that. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that at all. I said the boy you made a 57-year-old cry. That's ridiculous. My man Giroud will keep Lukaku warm in the bench at Milan. We will be there, bruv. We will be there. Any Jackson updates? Nothing really. Nothing really on Nicholas Jackson. I think they're going to bid for him in the weekend or something. Not too sure. Not too sure. It's about security. If we have a buyback, we could take him at any time, which would mean they need a replacement. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Then fork up the right amount for him. Because the last amount put up was 25 million, so you gotta put up a bit more if that's the case. I said might as well test Calobah in pre-season first, Lewis. You could, but there's other centre backs there. Ones that I would kind of trust a little bit more. And Calobah's been a dependable squad player for us, but I rate Fofana, Badiashile more. Thiago Silva's Thiago Silva. Levi Colwell's going to be better on the left side than he is. So, I don't know, man. I mean, there are a lot of preseason games, so I would expect him to get some sort of game time, but don't really mean too much. Thoughts on sending Lukaku to Strasbourg to rot away in the Farmers League? Yeah, tell him if he don't pattern up a departure in the next month or so, he's going to Strasbourg for a year. But again, not really the best way to endear yourself to the newest club that you've owned by sending them that hippo. So I don't even know if that works. But we have acquired a stake in Strasbourg. Big up the product placement and all of that. And this is something that suits both clubs, in my opinion. I don't get why Strasbourg fans are moaning too much. Vivell will probably have a role in their recruitment. They're going to get some of the best young players on loan. I could see the likes of Datro Fofana, Lewis Hall, Casady, fuck ton of other players that I can't remember off the top of my head. But you could easily see them spend some time over there. Suits both sides. They get good young talent who want to prove themselves and leave a mark, which could help their team in that season. We get game time in a good league for them. A league that translates well to the Premier League too. Works out well for both parties. Works out well for both parties, in my opinion. Chelsea Dodgers tweet. All right, cool. Your preferred Havertz Mount replacement, Wirtz or Szoboszlai? Szoboszlai. I think Wirtz is apparently a little bit injury prone. So I'm not really too sure with him. But he's a quality player regardless. Like, I wouldn't be too picky with either of them. But if you ask me one, Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. He's the guy. Oh, bars. Inter Ultras got pissed when Lukaku came to Chelsea. Imagine if he goes to AC. I'm here for it. Might have to find a way to get Milan derby tickets if that happens. Because, geez, that would be crazy. What was I gonna check? Chelsea Dodgers, that's it. What's he tweeted? Gary Neville has been among figures in the game to call for Saudi's big spending this summer to face scrutiny, while one top club says teams are using the Saudi Pro League as a get-out of FFP jail-free card. Someone cry this guy a river, bruv. What the fuck? While the state embarks on its 500 million player stream. Aye, get your money up before you get your funny up. Simple as. Simple as. I couldn't care less, man. Couldn't care less. It's just another old man moaning. Who cares? Big up all 778 of you lot in here, though. Big up. Big up to everybody in here. Hit the like button, subscribe. We've only got 122 likes. This is some Mason Mount open play assist rate. I don't want that. Hit the like button. Pie's tweet. Okay, cool. Starting to get a little bit of news coming in. I weren't even sure if I was going to go live today. I thought it was going to be a bit of a quiet news day. Maybe not. Chelsea's new owners have provided detailed information to the Premier League, who are satisfied that there is no conflict of interest between PIF and the Chelsea ownership group. Hold that, you dickheads. Hold that. If there's now, hit the like button. Now bump up the likes. Oh, dodgy ownership and everything. Financial doping. Suck your dads. Dickheads. Built different. Hold that, Gary Neville. Hold that, Arsenal fans. Hold that, rival fans. Hold that, all of you dickheads trying to look down on our spending. Get your money up before you get your funny up, dickheads. Perfect. Big up whoever told me about that Pies tweet, because I thought this was going to be the same thing. Big up. Beautiful, beautiful. Dance now, motherfuckers. Dance now. Keep drinking the tears, people. Keep drinking the tears. Well, I guess we can send some more players over to Saudi now, can't we? Can't we? It's beautiful, man. I tell you, after the season that we have had, everything that's been going on this summer has been beautiful. It's been so beautiful. So beautiful. Any Caicedo updates? Nope. Nothing. Nothing yet. But patience. Patience. Actually, tell a lie, I'm not really too sure of the patience front, because Arsenal are about to get gazumped for Declan Rice. Big up to Man City for that, by the way. Imagine Arsenal's statement signing after being this close to winning the league is going to be fucking Kai Havertz. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. United Red says 12th. You know what you need? You need some minerals, bruv. You can hold that. You can hold that. Hold that, you dickheads. You might want to try and look at my football club. Try and look at my football club. I keep telling you, man, judge Todd Bowley at your peril. He is a good businessman. The footballing side, it is what it is, but he is stepping away from that now. He is stepping away. Apparently, there's an Ornstein tweet on Declan Rice. Let me have a quick look before I send the link out. Let me have a quick look. David Ornstein. There's no new. Oh, City rival Arsenal in Declan Rice pursuit. United continue effort to secure Chelsea's mount. Kane's future. And it's a video with Olivia. Can't lie. Respectfully, I'm not listening to another Mount Stan. I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. But all right. I don't think we got anything from that. But save whoever brought that up. Save whoever brought that up. I'm not going to say anything about that. But yeah, not too much. Not too much. Bro, we'll still get Mount and still finish above you. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. Sure. Whatever. Cool. Right, link's going out. Link is going out. While I'm doing this, as always, if you want to guarantee your comment gets read out, hit the super chat button, like, subscribe, all of that. And yeah, let's see what everybody's saying. Oh, let's see what everyone's saying. Come on, why is this shit? Oh, Jesters is out. No worries, Jesters. Big up, brother. Big up. Yeah, I was good. Ignore that phone, guys. Ignore the phone. One sec. Fucking load, man. Why is the laptop moving slow today? This is dead. This is dead. Cool. Calm. I think that's it. I think that's everybody. I think that is everybody. Yes, my people. Yes, my people. What's everybody saying? What's everybody saying? What? Jimmy? Is that Jimmy? I think that.
Yeah, it's Jimmy.
Right. What's everybody saying, my guys? What's everybody saying?
Feel good. Have you seen Mount fans on Twitter trying to put it on Reece James for some odd reason?
Oh, no, they've been trying to do that. But well. We ain't going to have these debates in a week's time or two, so just go enjoy the finish line.
Yeah, you're being such a sore loser, Lewis. Sore winner, sorry, not even loser.
Winner?
Won.
Oh, sore winner. Fair enough.
A terribly sore win.
What do you mean? If it was the other way around, people would have been cooking me, so...
Oh, did I cook you when Christensen left?
Who said you? I didn't direct
Yeah,
anything
said
at
people.
you.
I'm just saying, like, people didn't cook you for that.
No, but you're taking... It sounds like you're taking it personally when I've not said anything to you.
I'm just asking you.
But you asked me, did you cook me when Christensen left? I haven't directed anything to you. So...
I know. I'm just saying in general, like, I didn't cook you when Christensen left or Jordan.
No, but I also did get cooked and I firmed it.
Well,
so
fair enough.
It is what it is. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. When I'm wrong, I'm always here to admit it. I don't go hiding.
So is I'm just asking for a friend.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it.
Is Mount proper Chels or how proper Chels go? I'm trying to understand that shit.
I don't know anymore. Because Reece was, but apparently gets injured too much, so it don't
Hold
count.
on, didn't Mount do an interview and say he's a Portsmouth fan?
Yep.
I don't think Mount has ever once said he was a Chelsea fan.
No, he hasn't. And like
What does that have to do with anything?
Like that's like Mount. I think a lot of people when they level that at Mount, or at least this is my view of it. I don't think they're necessarily aiming at a Mount. They're more aiming at his fans for like being so naive about it. Of like this guy don't care, and I don't expect him to care. So people need to stop making out like he does care.
He's proper Chels, bro.
That's just it.
You got people in the fan base waiting for Reece James to go to Madrid. It's disgusting, man.
Yeah, do you see those bare people on Twitter today talking about Reece James is going to eventually snake Chelsea to go to Madrid? I'm like, what? Where's the correlation and where's any of the links? It's not even been linked with Madrid this summer. Just signed a 6-year contract for fuck's sake.
Exactly. Also, it depends on the context around his move. If we transfer list him and tell him you're not welcome and he moves to Madrid, does that make him a snake? No.
Even if he asks for it, but he doesn't move, he doesn't skip training or anything or do anything that you would conceive as ratty, then it wouldn't even be that deep. I always refer to the way Hazard left. I don't think the way Hazard left was snaky at all. At all.
Does anybody know that Top Skills Sports on Twitter?
I saw their tweet. I don't think they're that legit.
I'm not gonna lie. He's actually called a few things very recently before that happened.
Top Skills UK.
Yeah. Or of ITKs, man. If it's not the big three, don't believe it, man. Take a big pinch of salt.
I'll keep a look on that account, but I
think their latest tweets to do with Caicedo. Apparently the deal's nearly agreed. The structure, according to them, is going to be 80 plus 10.
Yeah, wait till you hear from
Rodrigo. Stop. You gotta stop with this. If it's not the big three bullshit, hold on. That's complete bullshit.
Yes.
Bullshit. And my boy that were on the football terrace proved it last transfer window. This idea of Fabrizio, waiting for them. He said that's bullshit. Whoever that Hawkins person is in France, he beat all of them. And even Fabrizio had to retweet and give that guy his credit. So this idea of every other outlet is not legit. It's bullshit. That's bullshit. Ain't nobody.
I mean,
That's
it's not.
bullshit.
Well, there's levels. I mean, obviously, there's levels.
I was going to say there's levels. It's like we had the same nonsense. Remember, was it last year? No, it was last year. We had all that nonsense, and I kept telling people about fucking Grimes, and people wanted to come on this channel and constantly spout out about how perfect she was. She's the one you need to listen to, and she got half her shit wrong. And you ain't heard from her since because all she did, she got half of it right and half of it wrong. That's what these do. They get half of the stuff right and half the stuff wrong. No one wants to talk about half the stuff they get wrong.
Hawkins is also a top journalist. Like he's
you know what I mean?
Like, yeah, it's not.
But
only...
I guarantee you, Hawkins ain't the three he just mentioned though. He said 3.
No, I don't agree. Yeah, you're right. I don't agree with the 3 that he said, but there is a difference between Top Skill Sports UK and then if for Brizio or Ornstein or Hawkins or Matt Law or these guys who
that's cool, but he said 3. That's the point. That's the point that I was making. He said if it ain't the top 3, don't listen to it. And I'm saying that's bullshit.
I said don't listen. I'm saying no. You see,
you just said if it ain't the top 3, and I'm saying that's bullshit. It's more than 3.
Yeah, you see, never let me finish my sentence. You would have heard what.
Man, you said the sentence. I came back way after the sentence was finished. Just hold your L, bro. Chill out. Just hold your L. You said the
L, bro. Take your L, bro.
We have a Fabrizio tweet from one of the big 3. Chelsea deal for 3 players joining the Saudi clubs is proceeding to the signing stage. Agreements reached yesterday, and now contracts being prepared, checked by lawyers. Koulibaly to Al Hilal, Ziyech to Al Nassr, and Mendy to Al Ali on the verge of being sealed. So maybe tomorrow we'll get an announcement. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. We still got time till the end of the month. I don't know if that is actually legit.
Yeah. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. Apparently there's a Pies tweet too.
Interesting.
To this.
So it's probably
it's the same thing.
It's a version of that. Yeah,
it's a piece on the Caicedo David Ornstein thing with Olivia. But it's a video, so I don't know if I should bring it up. Might get copyrighted. So someone give me some quotes. I need some quotes. Let me. I'll find out what he's saying on this. One sec.
So we just need to wrap up Caicedo now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, because Arsenal might fumble this Declan Rice thing.
No, then it's not might. They're going to fumble it.
You think so much groundwork?
When City come knocking, I don't think there's many teams that can say no right now.
Yeah, you can't say no to City.
It's not even just that. Like it's how much time they're wasting. Like
I know, right?
It's like this is the guy you've wanted since the start of the transfer window, and you're just fucking about with it. It's like you're just fucking about with it, and this isn't a case of like because the thing with us and Caicedo, right, is it could get to that stage, but at the moment we're the only team in for Caicedo. With Rice, you've known there are other teams interested in this dude. Like City, ever since the Gundogan thing started happening, you've heard about the Rice to City as a potential replacement, and especially with the Silva leaving thing, there's an even bigger likelihood of them wanting Rice, and you're just wasting time. And so when you miss
my opinion, if West Ham is as smart as I would think, smarter than me, because I'm not a billionaire, they were never going to accept anything from anybody until they saw what happened with Gundogan. That's in their best interest also. People only look and think, oh, Arsenal need to hurry up. Arsenal need to hurry up. It don't matter how fast Arsenal move. West Ham was never going to not have a chance at a bidding war. They had no reason to rush. They had no reason to accept anything. So even, I don't care how much of a rush Arsenal put on it. If Man City called them,
then Arsenal fumbled.
If Man City called them and said, listen, let us just see what Gundogan gonna do. If he drops out, we want in. Trust me, West Ham.
Jimmy, people are forgetting. Jimmy.
That doesn't change the fact that Arsenal will have then fumbled it.
No, but it does.
Yeah, of course they fumbled
it changed the fact that West Ham was never gonna take them bids anyway. Like
No,
people
that's
just
a
think,
lie. No, that's not true, Jimmy. That's not true.
man,
If,
yo, what do
if
you mean that's a lie? That's how business go, bro.
listen, no, but
People-
listen up, Jimmy. Yeah, listen up. Let me
Ain't no
tell you this
listen
one.
up, man. That's how
Let me-
business go. Ain't nobody gonna not.
Let me
Who's gonna
tell
say, you know what? I don't want a bidding war. Who's gonna say that?
Okay. But listen up. What about this one? Yeah. What about this one? Listen. At the end of the day, you're right because the window is still very early. Okay, it's still like people underestimate. It's literally only been open for a week. That's fine. But if Arsenal put down the money that West Ham asked for, he would be an Arsenal player.
Yo,
Simple as that.
you don't know what they asked for. You
I
don't
don't fucking know, but Arsenal do.
Oh, Arsenal probably don't even know exactly what they want. That's why you inch up.
What
That's
the
why you
fuck?
see them offer this, offer
So what
that.
do you talk about over these months? These months of talking.
West Ham know what they want. West Ham
Who
know what
said
they
it's been months of talking? Who said that?
There's got to have been months of talking.
The top
Who
three.
said? What do you mean it has to have been months of talking? Who says that?
The top three.
Reports,
The top three, Jordan.
the top three reports
exactly.
that you says we shouldn't, you know.
Yeah, okay. If y'all think it's been months of talking, okay, y'all believe that shit.
Why?
I don't believe
you
months of
think that
what?
that's-
Like it ain't no months of talking. You don't even know where the player's gonna be at. You don't know where his mindset gonna be.
So
you don't know if he's
didn't
gonna
say.
be hurt.
So
You don't know
didn't
any
see
of
where
that.
it
So
says
they
they're
ain't
going to
gonna set
respect
no price.
Declan Rice. So you didn't
They
see
didn't
where
have
they
a
were going to
set
respect
price because
Declan
I
Rice.
guarantee you, once they won that cup, his price went up. We all
So
can agree
Jimmy,
on
let me
that,
ask
right?
you this, Jimmy. Let me ask you this. Yeah, let me
Yeah.
ask you this. If Arsenal put down right now 100 million bid, would the Arsenal accept?
Why would they when they can have
Nah.
somebody else come in and
No,
bid
but how do you know they're going to get
If
that same money?
that's
How
the
do you know they're
first
going to get that
offer,
same money?
you're always gonna turn down the first offer.
Do y'all know how? Do y'all know how negotiations
always
go? What do
turn
you mean?
down
How
the
do you
first
know you're
offer.
gonna get that same money? If Man City called them and said, "We will match, but just let us wait and see if Gundogan is gonna move on." West Ham has no reason to rush. They got Arsenal in pocket. Arsenal is in pocket. Arsenal ain't
Yeah, that
going
makes sense.
anywhere,
West Ham,
and they know
West Ham,
that.
hold on, Joe. What you're not considering is West Ham have no reason to wait for City if all they're going to do is match.
What do you
They're
mean?
gonna-
Because it
what I
becomes
mean
a
is this.
bidding
If they're
war. What
going
do you
to-
mean if they have no?
Right.
If
Let me
they
tell you.
match, then Arsenal would go, well, I'll put 5 million more on.
No, because
We-
if you match, if Arsenal gets a bid accepted,
Then it's down to the player.
you match it, then it's down to the player. They can't up the bid. Then you already
What do you
accept.
mean you can't up the bid? You can always up the bid.
No, you
But
can't.
there's no reason to. There's no point.
We had the exact same bid for Ugarte that PSG had. We couldn't come back and say we'll give his team an extra 10 million. Just reject the PSG bid. It doesn't work like that. You
What do
already
you mean it
accepted
doesn't work like that? Of course you can up your bid. What do you mean it doesn't work like that?
It doesn't. If you've accepted the bid, you can't up it after that.
Jimmy,
Yeah,
there's
you-
another example.
Wages.
Mudryk and Chelsea. Yeah. Arsenal put a bid, we put a bid, and then Arsenal just didn't want to go up. So sometimes it happens. Some teams don't want to go put 5 million, and then what? You next thing put 10 million. It just sometimes when you match the offer, and then it goes down to the play, and then it's up to the play.
It's like for us in Barcelona, like last year with
Hold on.
what's his name? The
Hold on.
Brazilian guy.
So
We
Man
matched him,
City,
right?
Man City could have said whatever Arsenal put in, we put the 5 over. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You're gonna wait because it's gonna be a bidding war. That's how you start a bidding war. You're not about to tell me they're gonna have to accept the first thing that comes. It's okay. You offering 90 plus 10. Hold up. Man City, they got 90 plus 10. What you got? You don't accept
Nothing.
That's
If
how
Man
you
City
start the
only have
bidding war.
90 plus 10 and I have 90 plus 10, I'm not offering you more. We have the same bid.
You're not listening. If they say I got 90 plus 10 and they say to Man City, you give me 90 plus 15, he yours. Bid and go.
What just happened?
Oh, they got to him. They got to him.
They got him.
They got
I think
him.
what he's not understanding is once you accept the bid, once the bid is accepted,
But they
then
don't
it's down
have
the
to
player.
accept the bid though.
I know, but what I'm saying is they don't. That's different than what you said. You said if they match the bid. If you match the bid, that
Match
means-
the bid. That I'm not talking about accept it. I'm talking about match the bid. Match it. I'm bidding. We got 100 million for you. Man City come and say, yo, we got 105. What do you mean? They can't do that. That's how it goes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It goes like that as well. It can also go to the way where
you don't
no,
have to
you're right.
accept.
You're right.
No, I agree. Maybe I took what you're matching the word wrong, because when I heard match, it means you give 90, like we did, like Barcelona.
No.
Did
I don't mean like they accept
I
it.
give 65, then the player then chooses where he wants to go, type thing.
No.
Right?
I'm
If
talking
you give
about
50 and I give 65. That's different. That's obviously I'm
talking about the bid before they accept the bid. Before West Ham gonna say, okay, we're gonna accept your bid, they're gonna make both teams outbid each other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Somebody's gonna eventually say, you know what, this too much.
Right,
Remember, it was
fair.
us in Man City for Cucurella, and then we started up in the bid, and Man City said, fuck that, we out.
That's fair.
So
We out, bro.
Consider
We out
Yeah,
this
so
bit.
even if
add-ons.
and right now the pressure that Arsenal is under, they really cannot afford to be outbid. So if they say they want a buck 05, Arsenal gonna have to go in and say we got a $110. They're gonna have to do that. They're gonna have to make Man City go, it's not worth it. Or if they're going to lose.
No, 100%.
They're going to lose.
I don't think
they can hold that.
City is never going to do that bidding war. Like they're going to say we're coming in with 105, and that's our price for him. If you want him, if you want to sell him to us, cool. If not, that's fine. Now that might force Arsenal to go to 110, but I don't think City is going to be the one. Maybe this at most is going to force Arsenal to pay an extra 20-30 million.
But then again, you never know, because here's why I say that. As much as it turned out it wasn't as close, City got a scare last year from that same Arsenal. So getting him cripples Arsenal. So paying an extra 10 or 15, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, because you crippling Arsenal right now. You put them on a mad scramble to probably fuck around and do something that they shouldn't do.
Yeah, if they can hold that Arsenal, man. Rice is going
way,
City,
right?
and we'll get Caicedo.
I think it might not even be any of that. It might be what you said earlier with Gundogan, where they probably had a different plan. We'll have Gundogan for a year or two, and then we'll go get Lavia back for 45, and then move him into that role.
I think
now
Price put something out.
They have to get somebody right now. So
right now,
they're thinking, and what City do is they just go for who they think is the best in the league, and they're going for Rice right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to pay. They're going to agree to deal with them, and Rice is going to say, "I only want to go there." I think that's what's going to push it.
Yeah, I think the difference between Arsenal and City will be the add-ons. If we're probably going to all offer the same total amount, but if the add-ons for City might actually be realistic,
they are going to be realistic.
And then you know what else is crazy?
City's going to win the
Arsenal
league.
has shown that they can't negotiate for shit.
Exactly. Arsenal
You know what I mean?
shown that they are not ready to take that next step.
Like Edu is not ready yet. That's what would scare me if I was an Arsenal fan.
I've been arguing with my Arsenal brethren for the past 2 days. Proper arguing with him. He's deluded. He's deluded to the fact that because of the fact they missed out on Man City, we don't want to overpay for Declan Rice. He's not worth 100 million. I can't seem to fathom how they feel so entitled to the fact that these players are not worth the money. So what, Man City are stupid for playing 100 million. So what were you going to do, Arsenal? So they need to be in the mud. They need to miss out on Rice. We get Caicedo and they go for Wilfred Ndidi or something. Because at this point, they are not serious. They are not serious with their transfer dealings. They think that they're going to just, we finished second, so we're going to emulate that again. Are you stupid? Last season, a lot of teams slept. You think they're going to sleep this year? Yo, I don't want them to get anyone at this point. So they're just dumb. City get Rice, we get Caicedo. Everyone's happy. Arsenal in the mud.
But I think we'd be better because if that logic applies to Brighton as well, then Brighton is just not going to sell us Caicedo till this Rice thing is over, or Caicedo rather, till this Rice thing is over, because then they'll get into a bidding war with us and Arsenal.
Does that have an effect?
It could be possible. That could be possible, but at the same time, they have this. Caicedo have what they talk about, the agreement he has with the coach. So I think if they reach a number that if they have with the difference, I think that's the difference. Like I think they actually have a number. Like, yo, this is the number. You reach it, we out.
I don't want us to long it out.
To where West Ham is like, look, we trying to get the most. And I don't blame them. They're losing a captain.
You know what's wrong? But didn't West Ham say 120?
Yeah, no.
All right, cool.
Bryson said 122.
No. Sully come out.
I mean, so
Sully,
that's their
Sullivan come out and said 120.
Right?
Yeah, they said
that's
120.
that's their fuck you. That's
Just like Paulina's 90 million. It's
90. Paulino for 90. That's like if you want to be a dickhead, come be a dickhead. We'll take it.
No one's paying that 120 though. But you should at least value the 100 plus add-ons a little bit. Make it 110.
You're gonna get to that 120. I promise you.
But if you're gonna get to that 120, make it in add-ons. Don't shortcome them and say you're paying 90 million for Declan Rice, bro. Where do you think this is? This guy's sought after, man. Come on, bro. Just pay the thing, fam. If you are willing to pay 80 plus for Caicedo in January, in which you want to break your transfer record, and he's signed a new contract, I'm sure you can fork it out for Declan Rice. And the guy just came to England 6 months ago.
You know what they're doing? They're doing.
It's not really an update, bro. But thank you.
Yeah, I think they're doing what we did with Rice early on, which is like, yeah, he's gonna come to us. We've already kind of talked about it, blah blah blah, and they're letting it. They're like dragging this negotiation out. It's unlucky for them that Gundogan decided not to stay because now they're probably fucked. But I can understand you wanting to drag it out, maybe save 10 million.
I bet it was in their planning that Gundogan leave. I bet it was in their planning. I don't think so. Do things without. I think it was in their planning, bro.
No, not City. I'm talking about Arsenal. Arsenal didn't plan. Also, didn't probably plan for that opening to be there and City coming in for Rice. So they thought they had a free run. Like, oh, we can take our time with this because
that's very naive.
Very naive because it's backfired.
I can't, bro, because everyone knew that if Arsenal were moving like Gyal with this thing, just umming and ahhing with your bid, Man City will come. Pure visionaries. They'll just come and drop the money and get the boy. That's it.
Because that's what big clubs are supposed to do.
If you had Arsenal fans,
bro, I told Igal this. I told Igal, and I told to all the idiots Arsenal fans on Twitter space. I told these lot. If Chelsea will go in for a man, we are getting them over Arsenal. 100%. If we went in for Rice this summer, we would have got Rice. No matter who Arsenal came in,
like that. We're not like
they think because they're in Champions League that the players are just going to come to them.
And this is the thing. I'll tell you why as well. I'll tell you why as well. Because we actually offer realistic bonuses. We actually know how to negotiate, and we actually, if we want a man, we'll get him. Nobody's fucking about. But people don't want to hear it because they had one good season. I'm sorry, Arsenal, you're not that club anymore, bro. We're just that club. You're not. Hold that.
Yeah, they just think it's the entitlement that's been getting. Like, what have you guys done for 20 years? Bro?
Arsenal be putting in Ballon d'Or clauses, Ballon d'Or add-ons for centre backs and shit like that.
Champions League add-ons, Jimmy. Champions League add-ons. Like, you're not that club, bro. You're not that club.
No. They think they are that club. Don't you get it? They think because we finished
where we
finished. Because we finished where we finished, they're naive, fickle fucking minds.
It's delusion, bro. It's delusion.
I can slightly disagree in saying this. Maybe they can compete with us in a few. No, hold on. Just hear me out. Maybe they can compete with us with a few players here and there because of Champions League. Cool, that's cute. But they cannot compete with City. So this is where they fucked up. Where if it was us coming in for Rice, maybe they'll feel more comfortable. They can fight off.
Exactly.
But it's not City. They're not fighting off City.
They saying our takeover. They saying our takeover for Strasbourg is closer to 100%. So do y'all see us sending our players directly there, like Paulina, Fofana,
the first one?
I have Lukaku. You don't want to pattern up a move. There's your next club.
No. All jokes aside, I'm talking about the young guys.
It can be used as a.
Hold on, one at a time. It's too many.
Not bad. You guys go.
Yeah, I don't think you can we can loan like 7 players, 8 players there. What's more likely is we use that club to sign the young players, right? And then we bring them to Chelsea after a certain point.
So you don't see none of the younger guys getting loaned.
No, of course, maybe 3 or like 2 or 3.
Okay, a couple.
Yeah, we can't have like 9 of them there.
Jimmy, do you remember that Vitesse link we had with like?
Yeah, we own Vitesse. We actually
no, we
Roman.
didn't.
They found out Roman actually owned the club.
Nah, he didn't own this one.
He was running. Same shit.
He owned like a PIF thing, right? You know how PIF owns 5% of whatever.
But they remember Vitesse is closing.
He was an investor.
No, They ran the numbers and they found out Roman was giving them like $50-something million.
That was for charity.
Oh, look, I saw the article. I read it myself. He was secretly running the club. He's like a front man. Trust me, take it from me. I know a lot about my. He was the front man. I know it sounds crazy to say the front man owned it, but the front man, he don't own it. But if you take away his money, nothing can't move. So he basically fucking owns it.
Nah,
yeah.
I do see.
Okay, now we're doing it
there on
legally.
loan.
How about that? Let's do it
Low
legally.
key.
Let's actually own the club and not.
Let's actually own the club. I'm with that. Fuck that. Buy Strasbourg. Send motherfuckers there.
But the Strasbourg team would have to buy certain players from us, and we'll have a buyback. I think it might work better in that way than, us having
just
to
loan
loan. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like. I think they'll have a problem with that.
It will be a limit on everything. Yeah, I'm quite sure it'll be a limit on everything. It can't be like Chelsea B. It ain't gonna be like Chelsea.
How many for you? You feel like we can loan maybe 5,
yes,
6?
That's Daniel. That's literally what like the Pozzo family do with their clubs. That's literally what the Nottingham Forest owner does with Olympiacos.
With Olympiacos, yeah.
I say Olympiacos has about 3 Nottingham Forest players on loan right now. That like one of them. We should send a spy over that's what I'm saying.
that.
I agree with you. I don't think it's going to be a lot, but I think we're going to send some of them, and you can afford to do that. Like as I said, like literally, they bought like 3 players and immediately loaned all of them to Olympiacos instead of bringing them to.
Well, we should send a spine. We should send Slolina, one of our midfielders, and a striker straight there, and let them all play together, because that's a decent league to be in.
Yeah. More than likely, though, it's going to be Strasbourg, trying to attract the best young French.
Are they in League or League?
Knowing that if you do well, you're going to Chelsea.
Okay.
Exactly. And plus, I think what Daniel said, they might even get those young players at a cheaper price, because I assume they just saw Strasbourg. Chelsea go to those young players, the possibly inflated. Maybe that Jamaican kid might go there.
Yeah.
And those guys.
I'm about to get a Strasbourg jersey and put Mount on it.
Yeah. M10 Strasbourg.
Yeah. I'm looking at the I like the logo. I like the color scheme too.
Strasbourg fans are already pissed off with us sending him over there.
Who cares? They be all right.
What? Strasbourg are angry.
You not seen the banners that they've been put? Yeah, look. Seen this?
I like their logo. Their logo is tough.
Boldly not welcome. Well, guess what? Money talks.
I mean, I get it from their point
and
of view.
Look how you can tell they tagged too. Look at the way they wrote that. They be tagging up right there. Whoever wrote that shit, writing on people's buildings and shit.
This was some Chelsea fans.
I feel bad for them, but game is the game, man. Like
the game's the game, bro.
Man, listen. Once they put some money into that club, send a few players there, and instead of fucking 17th, they finishing in 7th and 6th. They'll stop bitching.
Bro.
Trust me.
Exactly. Money talks.
Mm-hmm.
Money talks.
When we send what's the wonder kid named Piaz? When we send Piaz over there, they'll stop bitching. And then we sign a winger from Benfica or something like that. Rodrigo, you know about it?
Oh, what they gonna lose? Was that not gonna go down or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
What's his name, Rodrigo?
Pereira.
What's his name? Moreira.
Diego
I gotta go look him up, because I'm hearing he's supposed to be like a wonder kid too.
He's in the Portuguese under-21 team.
Did he play yesterday?
Okay.
I didn't even watch the game.
I don't know.
Oh, Liverpool Madueke are starting.
Is they playing right now?
Yeah, 5 p.m. Yeah, in 11 minutes.
Oh, the game about to start. Okay.
That under-21 team is stacked, bro.
Where do those games come on? I would actually watch that. Where do those games come
on?
No,
it's for free. Go on UEFA.
ITV, man.
Yeah.
It's on ITV?
No, it's on UEFA TV for free. You can watch it.
Oh, UEFA TV. Okay.
Yeah. You just have to sign in.
I'm about to say, because I got a Fire Stick. I got every channel on this fucking planet.
Yeah, you have to sign in like username and all that, and then yeah.
They always want to track your fucking, so they can start advertising shit on my fucking phone. Next thing you know, they offering me trips to Dubai.
Does anyone here think that Mount is not a snake?
Nope.
No.
Call him what you want, as long as he's gone. That's it.
Oh, Daniel, I know you don't think he's a snake, Daniel.
Of course not.
What do you mean? Of course not. What the fuck?
I think the only thing he's done is not signed a contract.
Yeah, but there's a way about doing things, no?
Has he done an interview?
What?
I'm just asking, like, what is he? Has he missed training or?
Anyway,
He's
mate,
just
you
not-
don't need to force yourself. You don't need to force yourself out the club.
Why do you
I don't
think
think
you're?
he's a snake.
Why do you think Mason's a snake, bro? I'm not sure who said that.
Yeah, that's why I don't get.
No, I'm asking because that's what's going on. Lewis, but why are you signing? It's your moment to shine.
You're the one that's been bringing this up.
No,
Like,
Listen,
if you're going to ask me, I think those Fabrizio leaks about Mount wanting to leave again was a way to drive the price tag down. But that's about
Let's
it.
be real, yeah. Let's be real. Let's be real, yeah. You see, Mason, I had this conversation with my boy earlier, yeah. Because this guy was convinced this guy was going to sign, yeah. Mason's known for a while that he's not in the picture no more in the starting 11. This guy was.
That's why he's running.
That's why
Well,
he's
that's
running
not
away.
true, though, because
That's why he's running.
This
So
guy,
he's a
yeah, this guy was getting played week in, week out by Lampard. Even Gareth Southgate was banging him out. Tuchel was banging him out. Now he's realised he's got serious competition in front of him. He's got Nkuku, who's a better 10. Do you know what I'm saying? On the wing, Madueke and Mudryk, they're not going to get dropped because they need to develop. You know what I mean? We spend a lot of money on them. So really and truly, he's looking at it like, raw, I can go Manchester, get the wage that I want, and actually start. So I hear it. Like, I've got no problem with it because end of the day,
Pochettino wants him though.
Yeah, Pochettino wants him to stay, but he knows that he's not in the 11, bro. He knows that he's not in the 11.
The manager
Yeah, you can't turn Poch wanting him to stay into Poch gonna play him every game. Poch want him to stay, but not to play every game. He want him to stay, and he's got to fight for his spot.
Like anyone else should do.
Basically, Mason's running from the graft. Mason is running from the graft. Let's be real.
Feel.
I was going to say,
he's running from the graft, bro. That's what it is.
The article from yesterday was very, very convenient, since it came straight after United had another bid rejected. It's just a way to press Chelsea into getting the transfer through.
Mm-hmm.
That I think is snaky.
Yeah, Mason starts for United. Mason starts for United. They're probably going to sign Mason. Yeah, 100% he starts for them. Their midfield is muddy,
if they're
bro.
smart, by the way. If they're smart, he doesn't start for them, but they're probably dumb enough to start him in that midfield.
Man, the way Ten Hag's
he's good enough to start.
The way Ten Hag's being persistent and
it's not necessarily about him being good enough. It's about the fit. I was going to say
with Bruno and fucking Casemiro, who's going to carry the ball?
Well, we need to see what Everton plan is. Which changes.
End up with 20
But he wants to play as how he played at the end in Ajax with the two attacking eights. So he's going to start.
There's obviously bigger plans for this guy, innit?
Yeah,
I know Man United,
but my thing is I don't think it's I think whatever happened behind the scenes happened. It is what it is. It's business. You know, sometimes I think it was in March they didn't want to negotiate anymore, and now he doesn't. That's business. It happens. But
Dan, read between the
hold
lines.
on. But that being said,
Go on.
I don't think the reason is because he's scared of Mudryk and Noni.
Bro, no. Read between the lines, my bro. Listen, yeah. Before the World Cup, this guy had a verbal agreement, yeah. When Todd Bowley and that was sorting out his contract, he had a verbal agreement that he's going to stay at Chelsea. Now everyone knows Todd Bowley is not a football guy, yeah. This guy probably offered him a mad bag and basically said, yeah, you're still part of the plans. You're going to be starting, etc., etc. As of January, when the new guys came in and they had that conversation again, they're probably looking at him thinking, raw, how the hell are we offering Mason Mount this much money when he hasn't been on form? And on top of that, he's not guaranteed a starting place. So they started negotiations again and he's not happy with the terms. So you have to read between the lines, bro. When Bowley was dealing with it, Mason was happy to stay. When Stewart and Winstanley and have been dealing with it, yeah, he's no longer happy to stay.
Without reading into the psychological part of the mindset, I could easily just see it as we agreed on something, and then you came back and you reneged on it. So it's as simple as that. Whether you agree with the renege, which some people do, or you don't, which some don't, that's fine. I'm not here like
but bro, it's not to me how I look at it.
Big up you, man. Big up.
How I look at it, yeah. Dan, how I look at it, bro.
To me, that's the reality. Is we agreed on something before I left. I came back and.
Yeah, but bro, that was agreed. That was agreed with people that haven't got a brain, bro. When it comes to football, do you get what I'm trying to say? As of January,
the moment Todd Bowley decided to step down, everything completely changed. The way we approached the market and everything, the contract situation, everything changed.
Everything completely changed, bro. No one in their right mind, yeah, it started Mason Mount on the wing ahead of Madueke and Mudryk. After we saw Madueke taking on players and that. You know what I'm saying? That big
And he's not
investment
starting
in
in the
Mudryk,
10. And he's not starting in the 10 over Nkunku.
and he's not starting in the 10, bro. So you just read between the lines, bro. He knows he's not in the 11. He knows he's not in the 11, bro. He knows it. That's why he's looking to
how
dip
it's all
out.
going to play out every time. Because my thing is, every time we've had this conversation of, he doesn't start in this, he doesn't start in that. Even on the Tuchel, when he was playing the right forward role or right attacking mid, it was like he doesn't start there. He still started. Dan. You're talking about Mason Mount, yeah, up against Werner, who was the most erratic player. Kovacic, who doesn't play as well as he did in the 8, because Mason Mount actually had end products, right? He was up against lesser quality, bro. The quality's changed, bro. Things are different. It hasn't.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
think
it has changed, bro.
You think Mudryk is better quality than Werner?
Yes. What the fuck? What am I hearing right now, bro?
He has the potential to be.
I've got more time for Mudryk on the wing. I haven't got time for Mason on the wing.
For him, but do you think he's better quality for what you've seen?
Yes, he is.
Bro.
Yes, he is. What are you, bro?
We've had this conversation before.
Got you.
We've had this conversation before. How do you think Mason's gonna start ahead of an actual winger on the wing, bro? Like when we need to develop these young players.
But Daniel, you can tell us who he starts over. You can tell us who he starts over.
He could easily start Nkunku on the wing and play Mason 10.
Brother.
Wait, didn't Pochettino spend the last month? Wait, didn't Pochettino?
I don't listen. I don't want to have an argument about if he starts, he doesn't. I don't care about it.
He doesn't start.
My argument was about him running from the grind. I think it has nothing to do with the grind. I think he feels they agreed something and they went back on it and he took it as a disrespect. Whatever it is, I think that's how I see it. And whether you agree with that or not, that's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, so that nigga's running. That nigga's running.
Okay. Why is it?
That nigga's running.
We'll see how.
Let me ask you. Wait, Dan, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Yeah. How is it a coincidence? Yeah, that as soon as the football guys are dealing with the contract and actually like trying to renegotiate and that, yeah, he's not interested no more. How can you look at that and think, oh, it's just him, just not interested anymore, bro?
He had a year.
It's clear to see what's happening.
They were negotiating with him for like 2 years now.
I think his dad had something to do with it too.
Come on, bro.
Right?
Come on, man.
They were with him for like 2 years now.
2 years, Daniel. Daniel, get real, man. Come on, man. 2 years. We haven't had the ownership for 2 years. What are you talking about?
Mason Mid is out, yo. Mid.
Well, can I say something real quick? Whether you guys believe the new board doesn't rate Mason Mount on, one thing we know is Pochettino has spent the last couple of weeks trying to convince him to stay, and we did offer him contract. So it isn't about whether Mason Mount would have started. If it's not about his quality. If Mason Mount if he accepted the contract, he would be a starter for Chelsea Football Club because Pochettino wants him.
Oh, slow down, Fizzy Drink.
What do you mean? How do we?
You don't know that.
What do you mean we don't know that?
We don't know that.
You can use him off the bench.
You think Mason Mount is gonna accept like somewhere around 200k a week? Pochettino trying to convince him. Let's say he does stay, he does resign, and he's gonna be on the bench.
Where does he start?
Where is he starting?
Why are we throwing these dumbass questions like where does he start? We don't know that. We don't even know what Pochettino's gonna do.
So what do you mean? You said he gonna start. Start where?
Bro, where does he start?
He starts on the fucking bench.
Depends.
Listen,
let's say John.
Wait, hold on. Before I answer that, the reason why I believe he's gonna start is based on the fact that Pochettino was trying to convince him to stay, and you can't tell me that Mason Mount on that contract, Pochettino with him is gonna come off the bench. It's not bullshit.
He'll start some games. He'll start a few games, but
where does he start? Tell us.
Listen, let me just tell you something. Yeah, you see football. Football's a funny game.
It is a funny game.
You're only as good as your last. You're only as good as your last season, yeah?
I'm thinking, Lewis, I love you, man.
Yeah, keep thinking, bruv.
Hold on, bro. The fact that you're having to think and whatnot, yeah, you know yourself that there's no place for him in the 11. Because if you were confident with your answer,
something you couldn't back up. That's just it.
No, it's not that I can't back it up. It's just
red L on his screen.
You'd have a position, you'd have a formation, you'd have a place where you'd want.
Well, I can say he will play part of the front three. I could say he could play part of the midfield, but at the end of the day, instead of just
This is a lot
I
of
feel like
shit,
people
bro.
have made their minds up on Mason Mount. I'm not a Mason Mount advocate. That's why I'm doing it. I'm based on my whole logic is the fact that Pochettino has been trying to convince guys to stay, and you
Yeah,
can't
he
tell me that
wants him to
Mason
stay
Mount.
because he wants to
somebody
play.
to stay don't mean you want him to start.
He's starting.
Hold on. One at a time. One at a time, guys. One at a time. Yeah.
Well,
please.
if he's
Can
gonna
I
play
make a point?
43,
I don't know if this got brought up, by the way. I want to make a point actually on this. By the way, this idea that he's going to be on 200 grand a week, so he won't start on the bench, is bollocks. Considering that's what happened to Koulibaly a lot of last season. Man just ended up getting dropped on the bench because he wasn't good enough to start.
Talk to them.
Well, Koulibaly wasn't playing on the Pochettino, was he?
So how do you
You can't. Wait, you can't turn around.
It's two completely different managers.
It doesn't matter. You mentioned the money as the reason. The money
Yes, what
is
does that
showing you
even
that
mean?
money don't save you.
Exactly.
Money is not a reason to start somebody.
Exactly.
Managers don't really do that. If you're playing like shit, you're usually going on the bench.
Facts.
But
Yeah,
you don't
facts.
preempt that with the contract. If you guys are right and the club is saying, listen, if the club is saying, listen, he's not that good, we're not giving him this contract. Actually, we're not going to give him any contract. We'll talk about it at the end of the season and see what the new manager wants, which is what they actually did. Then that's fair. Maybe they just don't.
I don't know where
rate
you're
him
getting
that
this
highly.
information
It's okay.
from. I don't know where you're getting this
It's
information.
okay for him to want to leave if they don't rate him that highly.
But I don't know where you're getting this information from.
Dan and Sage, you're missing a key point here. Chelsea wanted Mason to start. However, the role that Mason is being offered is not the same role that he's had the time that he's been in the first.
How do you know about the role he's being offered? Like, where do you guys getting from this from?
Because he said he doesn't feel valuable. That's what he said.
That's a dumbass argument because you're just trying to make the same argument that he definitely starts under Poch. By your same token, no one knows if he's going to start under Poch. No one knows.
Hold on. Wait. I'm asked. Hold on. We've got Madueke on the right, who was again very good for us.
This is
season.
by your logic.
very direct. Yeah. You've got Mudryk on
This
the
is why
left.
we lost him.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me finish the point because I'm giving you a logical reason as to why Mason's not going to start. You guys are just doing guess games. I'm actually giving you a logical reason as to why he's not going to start, right? With tangible evidence, yeah. Mudryk has been brought in for what? 100 million add-ons or whatever it is, yeah. He's a big investment, and we can see he's a raw player. With raw players, they don't improve unless you play them, bro. We can't be doing chopping starting to play Mason Mount on the left when he's not a natural winger. Therefore, Mudryk will play on the left and Madueke will play on the right. And you've also got Sterling that can play on the left and can also play on the right. And on top of that, you've got Nkuku who can play as a winger, but he's going to play as a 10. Now, Mason Mount is not as creative as Nkuku. He's not as clinical as Nkuku. He's not as good on the ball as Nkuku. So how does he start in the 10? He's not a winger to start. He's not a winger. He's not as good as Mudryk or Madueke on the wing. So how can you logically tell me, oh, he's going to start in this team, bro? How?
There is a way he can start. It depends what Poch wants to do.
Form.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on Poch. We don't know what formation he wants to play. Like,
we saw Tottenham.
Hey, Sage, let me say something. Sage. Wait, Scott, before you come in here. Mason. Wait, let me just land, bro.
Guys, everybody stop. Go on, Scott. Just let Scott go.
I'd say we've seen with Poch at Tottenham, he started with one winger in a two-winger formation because he was playing Eriksen as a right midfielder, but that was tucked inside. So let's not act like he couldn't find some way to fit Mount in this team. I'm glad Mount's gone because I think he was a detriment to this team, but let's not act like there wasn't some way that he could be placed in this team. Like there was a way that he probably could have found a way to fit them all in the team. Similar to what people are doing with Havertz at Arsenal. There's probably a way he can fit into that team. Does it look good? No. Is it probably going to work? Probably not. He fits in the team though. Same with Mount. I was trying to say. Mount at United would fit in the team.
You're making up a formation that's probably going to fail to make him fit. Come on, man. He ain't fucking starting, man.
Let's be real, yeah.
Jimmy, I'll tell you what. Listen, that's not the point. The point is he didn't agree to what we offered him, right? And he wasn't happy with that. So it's time for him to go. But the point is, the deal was going to go through. Whether it's now or towards the end of the window, he's getting sold to Man United. And that's what Lewis was saying, is that there's no point of just sitting there and forcing the move and shoving Chelsea's hand for you to have the move now. Stop forcing it for no reason. Have some respect.
How is he forcing it?
Yeah, but
what do you mean forcing? No, because he's literally demanding Chelsea to hurry up and fasten the sale.
What did he say? Where is this? What did you
Let us negotiate. Stay out of it. We're negotiating a price.
What did you see? He was demanding Chelsea to speed up the What did you see that?
Lewis, you want to show him the Fabrizio tweet?
What Fabrizio tweet?
Yeah, last night when he went to Chelsea again and said, "I am not signing a new contract. 100% not signing a contract." So then we had to lower our price tag.
What do you mean lower? It's just he's reiterating what he already said. I'm not signing a new contract. How does that make it? Like,
Daniel, you're being naive. You're being naive now.
No, I want to
forces
understand how
Chelsea
that
hand.
correlates.
It forces their hand, bro. Come on, man.
Did Man United think he was going to sign the contract?
And also,
it
going
forces
public.
Chelsea to lower the price,
How?
to lower the demand, because he came out publicly and said it now.
He already did that, though.
No, he didn't.
No, he
When did he
didn't.
do that?
It's clearly different. It's clearly a difference now if Chelsea is lowering the price now.
It happened weeks ago, so there was no need for it to come out again last
But what
night.
does it coming out again have to do with? Like, how does that affect anything?
It's affecting it. If they saying it is, then it is. You gonna argue that it's not when Chelsea saying if they saying Chelsea has to lower it?
Just telling me it is. I'm willing to listen. How is it?
Because United's the only team that's bidding for him right now. So, like, if Mount doesn't want to stay there and he's going to let his contract run out, he's going to give Chelsea less options, and they might.
It's also been reported, and it's also been reported that United aren't going to offer any more money because they believe Mason Mount's worth that much with 1 year left, and they're also willing to wait a year to take him on a free. So it's putting even more pressure on Chelsea.
Put it like this.
So what you're saying is the pressure he's putting on Chelsea is he only wants to go to Manchester United.
No,
so there's
put
no
it like
bidding
this.
war.
He already knows.
We're negotiating a transfer fee, and this is putting more an advantage on Man United.
You shut the fuck up. If you respect the team, that you actually at, you shut up and let them do their negotiating, because you know either way you're gonna be gone. You know they're gonna sell you.
There's not an interview of him saying anything.
But it's just like in the NBA.
You don't have to hear it.
It's not hard to
Okay,
put two
I
and
don't
two
have
together.
to hear it.
I know.
They know how to make shit reach.
Come from Mount's representatives.
Exactly.
No, it
What do you
hasn't. It's
mean?
come
Like
from an article. Have you even read the article?
Dan.
Coming from no article.
I think I've seen the pies up, please.
It's not coming from the article. It's coming from Fabrizio directly.
There's an article.
Let me just hold on.
Said,
put Fabrizio tweet up explaining what happened. Put it up so he can read it too.
It's literally this is the Fabrizio one, but the one that Pies says Mason Mount's camp in the last few hours have told Chelsea again they are not signing a new deal. Chelsea have therefore dropped their price to 60-65 million from Fabrizio Romano.
That's the man in
so it's come from Mount's camp.
How is that coming from Mount's camp? It says Mount told.
What the report says.
Well, Mount camp told.
Come on, now you're using semantics,
Yeah, this is
bro.
Johnny Mineral. Danny, what's wrong with you, man?
You guys are just choosing to be angry about nothing.
What angry? Nobody angry. What are you talking about?
Well,
logically,
I'm definitely not angry about
as it is. Like,
how do you know this news came from Mount's camp?
Because it fucking says that.
Okay, so how do we know anything that's reported is actually legit then?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's throw it all out there.
I'll just end the stream because there's no point even talking. We don't know if things being reported.
You can make things up if you want to, but that's also.
What do you mean make it up, bro? It's right in front of your eyes. Breaking news: Mason Mount.
Man, they calling you Danny Minerals.
Bro, yeah, Danny Minerals, bro.
I mean, that's fine.
Fabrizio ain't legit anyway.
I know it's a group. It's like a group hive. It's fine, but my point is this: it's not that he didn't tell Chelsea that he wanted to go. He didn't. Did he tell Fabrizio? Did he call him and let the people know that?
No, Mount's camp did.
Okay, you know that, right?
I hope you know Mount's camp.
All we're going off is reports of very, very reliable sources.
I think you should tweet that Mount's camp is in contact with Fabrizio.
Daniel, I hope you know that Mount's camp.
Daniel.
Daniel, you're trying to.
You're trying to spam in the chat, Danny Minerals, yo.
Yeah, Daniel, you're trying to be smart. You're trying to be smart.
You guys are rebutting what I'm saying.
Be serious. You have the Minerals. I've been right.
It's fine.
I've been right.
Daniel, you're trying to be smart, but I hope you know that Mount's camp.
Black Johnny Dad.
Mount's camp speak on behalf of Mount. I hope you know that.
Yeah, Mason doesn't. Right? Mason's got his own agent. He's got his own agent. Do you know what I mean?
No, Daniel, you're a joke, man. You're a joke, man. You're actually a joke.
I know. Let's go personal.
No, that's a joke, man.
The facts are in your face.
It says Mason. So 1 second. So you think Mason Mount's camp are telling Chelsea things that Mason Mount doesn't want them to know? Are you having a laugh?
Can I say something?
What the fuck is this, bro? What negotiations is that?
It'd be the next Fellaini.
Come on,
They're
bro.
like,
All this for Mason Mount, like,
This
oh
is
my
a low
God.
IQ.
Man, he's out of here anyway. So
Mason Mount.
Quick question for you guys. Quick question for you guys. How realistic do you guys think Kane to Chelsea is next summer?
Oh, fuck off,
Absolutely
man. What is
impossible.
this shit, man?
What would you say? Would you say, Sage?
I said, how realistic is Kane to Chelsea next summer on a free?
Not
Come on, bro.
realistic
We're
at
not
all.
doing this. Come on, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, yo. We're
Right,
not
I
doing
think
this.
we'll be in for him. I think we'll be in for him.
Yeah,
Big up Chelsea for life.
we
Big up
can
Chelsea
only
for
have
life
that.
saying I think a better midfielder option is Seko Fofana. Powerful, skillfully, and a good playmaker, and is 27 years old. I haven't seen too much of him. But if any of you guys...
Nah. Oh, Seko Fofana. Yes, he was a baller at Man City coming through. Oh my God, this guy was amazing, man. I really like him. I haven't really watched him in France, but I remember watching him coming through the ranks. Seko Fofana is a baller, man. He's been a baller from Man City days. He I think he's the same age as like Ake and that, because he used to face them lot when they were coming through. Ake, Lewis Baker. You had like obviously Ruben, John Swift, all them guys.
Genuinely haven't heard of him. I'll have a look.
He's a baller. He's a baller. He's a
big up
box.
Ilya Cat saying just like there's no interview of Poch saying he wants Mount. What do I know?
Just to go back to the
donation, I hear it. But hey, Mount's got in a week, so it's fine.
Yeah, but Lewis, I can't believe that it's 2023 and to hear from the player they have to do a fucking interview.
Big up Ilya.
What is the point of their fucking camp then?
If we're not gonna believe
that's a new low, man. That's a new low.
If that's what you took from it, I can't help you. I don't.
You said it yourself. You said it yourself. You said it yourself. You repeated it many times.
What did I say?
You repeated it many times.
What did I say?
We were telling you that Mount is.
No, what did I say?
I'm telling you. You said that Mason Mount is forcing the hand by lowering the price. You said no, you didn't. Mason Mount's camp did, and he didn't do an interview. What the fuck does that mean,
You're an idiot. That's not what I said.
Man, I'm
the
hearing
conversation is about what leaked to the press. How does the press know that this conversation happened? I'm not saying he didn't say
because they're journalists for a reason.
What?
That's why. That's what journalists' jobs to do. They find out information.
Why is the news coming out now? Right? Lewis was saying Mason Mount's camp leaked the news. I said we don't know that. That was my whole point. Is that we don't know that.
Oh man, the wicket just hit the crossbar. What a shot!
Yo, Jimmy, you're about 5
England to play.
Ghost or something. I didn't see his camp.
Daniel, you have a question from Kai, by the way. He says, ask Daniel how he feels when he told me I should get used to Mount because he will stay for 10 years.
I don't know who that is.
If you want to answer that. You know Kai.
Do I?
Jewish Kai.
You've been on streams with him before.
He's playing that game, bro. He's playing that game.
I've had him blocked for like 2 years. If I have you blocked for 2 years, what the fuck are you asking me questions for?
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Get Kai on the stream, yo.
Fair enough.
Get Kai on the stream.
Hey, Kai has a link. I send the link out to everybody. I always.
Hey, yo, Jimmy, what minute you on, Jimmy?
He's already got it.
Wait, what channel is it on? Is it ITV? Is it ITV? Yeah.
I should be, or try UEFA TV.
Nah, it's on UEFA TV, blood.
Yeah, UEFA TV. Yeah. I'm just heard of that today. Yeah, but Jimmy, what minute are you on? Because you said something crazy
in the UK.
No, it's a website.
Yeah, website. You wait for
that. Jimmy, you spoke. What minute are you on, Jimmy?
I'm not. Yo.
Nah, bro. You said something that happened like 10 minutes ago.
I was looking at a highlight.
Hey, Sage, was it you that was asking about Kane?
Yeah, that was me.
The thing is, with that, it's a funny one. It depends on who we bring in, like this season. As in, if we bring in, I don't know, somehow manage to get Osimhen, then definitely Kane's off the cards. But if we still need to fill that gap and he goes on a free next season, don't think that we're not going to try.
Yeah, I'm trying to say.
No free, bro.
Don't think we're not going to try. I reckon we will. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's up to him. It's up to him because his contract's finished. So you never know, man.
That's interesting, bro.
Man's
acting stupid.
Mad. Well, you got the link, bro, if you want to roll.
Can I get in? You fucking talk shit about me yesterday, Kai, bro. Rolfin, fucking idiot, bro.
Oh, Kai, man, the steroids merchant.
Oof.
Bro, everyone's gunning for Kai today. Everyone's gunning for Kai today. So much.
Kai called you a steroids merchant, man.
Lewis, I've got to go, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna chat to you in a bit.
That's that.
I no worries, bro. Big up.
Let that
Strasbourg. Trevor Calobah in talks of Inter Milan over a loan deal with an obligation to buy, and Chelsea want a buyback clause, which is proving to be the stumbling block at the moment. I would have thought the price tag would have been with the amount of years that he's on, but we'll see what happens.
I don't think we should sell him because we're gonna need to replace him if we sell him.
But here's the thing: we're playing one game a week. We're already gonna have Silva, Fofana, Badiashile, Colwell.
No, but it's right outside, isn't it? He brought back 4. He plays right centre back. You only got Thiago Silva and Fofana.
What does Silva and Fofana?
Yeah, that's
Fofana grabbed an injury. Silva is catching up. I wouldn't get rid of Thiago. So unless they offer like 40 million.
Badiashile or Colwell's going to be left centre back.
Yeah, we need right centre backs. I'm not talking about left centre backs.
I know, but like we already have 2.
So the question I'd ask is, do you think that Silva and Fofana are both going to be injured / out of the team at the same time?
I wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't think so. The odds of that is low, but shit, it could happen.
Because the thing that I look at is if you need a 5th choice centre back, as much as I like Calobah, and I think he's a really good centre back, and it just sucks considering the situation he's in.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him as 5th choice. Yeah, you're right. I agree on that. Nah, he's too good to be a 5th choice. Anyway.
Yeah, like he's too good
playing.
Just be 5th choice, but also like the only time we'll need a 5th choice centre back realistically is in the cups, and at that point, just play like that Humphreys dude who's out on loan this season.
Yeah, and this year I want us to win. I want us to win the fucking Cowbell Cup. Every cup we should win. I don't want to hear we got bigger fish to fry. Fuck all of that.
No, man.
Carabao Cup. We're not in anything in Europe. We have no reason to not go and try to win every fucking cup. Win the cup. Start the winning mentality back from now. Fuck all that. I ain't with that. Oh, we're building. You build by winning. Nothing helps you more than building than winning. Nothing. Win. I expect us to go hard at those cups. Win. We're starting in round. I think we got to start like round 2 with the Carabao Cup. I'll send out the starting 11 for that shit and go out and give them 6, 7, 8. Let motherfuckers know we not playing.
Accrington Stanley at home. Play everybody. I don't care.
Oh, exactly.
Really
I'm playing everybody.
Remind everyone who Chelsea is.
Exactly. I'm playing everybody. Like, it's not even a joke. I'm not even joking. I'm letting people know, like, we're not playing this shit.
If I see some C team lineup and we get knocked out in one of the early rounds, I'm going to be so pissed off.
Yeah, like, we have no reason not to go hard in every competition. We have no Europe this year. None.
We already got enough less games because we got no Europe. Exactly. Like, I'd rather us have a deep cup run. 2 deep cup runs.
2 deep cup runs. Yep. 2 deep cup runs. Fuck that. You ain't gotta
win
up,
it. Brad. Go on.
Make them cup runs, man, and get as many games as you can under this team's belt. The more the merrier.
Because I want the team to have that winning feeling again too. Remember what it feels like to win trophies. There's gonna be a new team. So start the new era with some goals.
It's actually crazy that we're like first game of the season against Liverpool. But we're gonna have probably like 8 new players in the start 11. If we're gonna try and do that last summer, it's crazy, bro.
This is exactly what I wanted. I want a new squad, clear out the old, bring in the new, and we start again. Apparently Colwell just got spun. That's a shame. Big up to Brad saying club over player all day. Every day, bro.
Shit, he did.
Club stays, players leave. And big up Chelsea for live saying, hey, Lewis, go and check Seko for fun. I will do after this game. I'm going to check his profile. Try and watch a couple cups and get an idea of the player, but that's about it. And then Brad says, to be fair, we got unlucky in cups this season. City and both. Yeah, I don't hold anything against like Potter or even the players for getting knocked out. You get City away, 3rd round, both cups. Is what it is. Like, we're just not going to win anything. It's fine. This season, though, as long as we don't buck Man City, we should be getting to the final in both competitions. Have to be.
I just love how people
Josh, I'm not even watching the game. I'm not even watching it. I'm just watching Twitter timeline for highlights.
I'm watching it. I haven't seen anything yet. Might be behind.
I don't even know if it come on UEFA.tv over here because it's on fucking Paramount Plus over here, and I don't have that crap anymore because my daughter wasn't watching it, so I turned that shit off.
Oh, fuck's sakes. But yeah, we're probably going to wrap up the stream here.
For like a year.
Actually a good stream still. But we're going to raid Flawless. Again, you lot know what to tell him. Run up the 60 million. Money Mason Mount will not pay for himself, and neither will Caicedo. So yeah, big up everybody that's locked in. Like, subscribe. We will be back tomorrow or maybe tonight if we get a Here We Go, but we probably won't. And yeah, big up everybody. Like, subscribe, head over to Flawless's channel and up the Chelsea.